The ranking member of House Budget, he's Congressman Jason Smith. Congressman, thanks to you for joining us. That story is very concerning. It's about supply. Now, Congressman, we'd like you to listen to this. The Biden White House is now talking about reevaluating the U.S. alliance with Saudi Arabia after OPEC's oil production cut of 2 million barrels a day. Watch this.
I think the president's been very clear that this is a relationship that we need to continue to reevaluate, that we need to be willing to revisit. And certainly in light of the OPEC decision, I think that's where he is. And he's willing to work with Congress to think through what that relationship ought to look like going forward.
Congressman, your reaction?
I'll tell you what the president and his entire administration needs to reevaluate is his statement when he was running for president that he said that he was going to eliminate fossil fuels. That's, in fact, what he's done. He's been hostile to U.S. energy. He needs to reevaluate that stance. We were energy independent before he took the oath of office, and he has done nothing but one stroke of a pen after another trying to destroy U.S. energy, and that is what's led to skyrocketing gas prices. We don't need to be going to the Middle East and be begging for oil from other countries when we can do it right here in Texas and North Dakota.
Yeah, so, Congressman, gas is surging the third straight week. Oil is up 20%. Now you have Senator Bob Menendez joining other Democrats, saying we're going to try to cut off, defense systems and weapons to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, the Wall Street Journal is reporting that Biden's July visit did nothing to change anything. It just angered the Saudi Arabian officials even more, and they grew determined to stand up and say, no, we're not going to bend to whatever the Biden White House and Democrats demand.
Washington Democrats love to blame everyone else for their own actions. We are at an energy crisis today. We are at record gas prices because of the one-party Democrat rule in Washington, D.C., because of the stroke of the pen where he eliminated the Keystone Pipeline that eliminated 830,000 barrels of oil coming to our friends from the north in Canada. There's over 4,400 leases that are setting to be approved by President Biden, and he refuses to do that. If he really cares about lowering gas prices, this is where he needs to start, right at home.
California, there's a big fight breaking out. California's Governor Gavin Newsom's administration is now saying to 5 refiners, including Valero, that basically you're the guys doing price gouging. They're firing back saying, no, it's you guys, you Democrats, who are ruining refining and what we need to do with your demands in California. They're trying to force everybody to buy electric cars, but then they're begging state citizens not to charge them because of rolling blackouts. Is California really going to be the trend setting here, the way to go on energy?
I'll tell you, I was just in California a couple of weeks ago doing my part to help fire Speaker Pelosi and elect a bunch of Republicans out there, Liz. And I'll tell you, when I fueled up out there, it was $6 a gallon. Right here in Missouri, it's $3.59. It's higher in California because of their reckless regulatory policy. You can talk to any business owner that's in California. They tell you how difficult it is just to survive because of those liberal policies of Democrat rule in Sacramento.
And Saudi Arabia is even saying that the U.S. has not built a new refinery in years. California is now giving residents $1,000 each not to own a gas car. That's going to cost state taxpayers $1 billion more in taxes to keep 900,000 cars off the road. This is upside down. Your final word.
It's ridiculous. I wonder where that $1,000 that they're paying people not to have a car, did that come from the COVID funds that was supposed to go to defeat COVID? I think that's something we need to look into, Liz. Democrats' policies are so reckless and they're hurting working class families. And working class families are going to rise up on election 4 weeks from today.
Congressman Smith, thanks for joining us tonight. It's good.